Time for a totally unstructured video. Woohoo! So I was thinking about making a video and I couldn't think of what to talk about, and then I finally figured out what I should talk about. And I figured it out while playing Final Fantasy XIII. I wanted to talk about the things that I miss about old school gaming, retro gaming. Because I started playing video games when I was 5 and I had my Super Nintendo. And there's a lot of things that were awesome in that generation that never carried over. One of them, which I realized playing Final Fantasy XIII, is that games are really short nowadays. Like Final Fantasy XIII's the longest game I've played in a while. I miss playing super long games. I miss playing a game for like hours and hours on end. Instead, you play a game for like 8 hours and your experience is through. And I think that's a bummer. When you're paying $60 for a game, you should get a lot of hours out of it, not just a weekend out of it. The second thing I thought about, video games, and this one I thought of while playing Demon's Souls. Video games used to be really difficult. They didn't hold your hand and make them easy. No, they were hard. They were difficult to beat. Nowadays it's like, you can set the difficulty mode onto easy. No, I remember playing games that were like difficult, and not that I like cheap difficult, but there were games out there where you bought it and you just kind of knew you were never going to beat it, but you would get so mad that you throw the controller and you get angry. I miss that anger. And when I was playing Demon's Souls, I finally threw a controller for the first time in a while. That felt good. So I miss difficult games. Next thing I miss, and this one's kind of random, I miss MIDIs. I think if you've made an awesome video game soundtrack in this generation, that's easy. You can put an actual orchestra into a game. Try to make a MIDI memorable. You can't do that, that's not easy. But we have them. The Zelda theme, Super Mario, so many. Even games like Final Fantasy, I will listen to Final Fantasy MIDIs. I love them. They make amazing ringtones. The MIDI rocked. I want to hear more of the MIDI. Yeah, so I guess I only have 3 things that I miss about retro gaming. But those are my 3. What do you miss if you're old enough to know? Maybe you're like younger and you don't really go that far back. But even still, if your first console was even N64, you should have something. What were your favorite retro gaming moments or games or whatever? Alright, thanks for watching. Bye!